Hi there, guys. Just an update on the fast so far, the dry fast. So I'm on day. I'm at day 5. I started on Monday night. So it's really looking like I'm going to come off today. I actually broke the fast, if you want to call it breaking it, the hard dry fast with the shower this morning. So yeah, and yeah, I had the shower. It was amazing. I had a cold shower because that's what I do as well. So I had a cold shower, and yeah, felt just instantly energized straight away. More than I have been. Rejuvenate me. Put some put the water back into my system, even though the water is in my system in the cells. It Yeah, I got out of the shower and water was just. I didn't really need to towel much to dry because my skin had absorbed all the water. So that's a good sign that yeah, the body does need water. I'm not denying that, but we do get water from the environment, and we do get water from our fruits. I mean, if you're eating a fruitarian diet, which is predominantly what I'm on at the moment, then you can, you know, minimize your intake of fluids, be it water, during the daily activities, because your body doesn't need it. It's not asking for it. It's not depleted. It's not dehydrated because it's getting that from the fruit. So yeah, going back to the fasting. So yeah, I've got a glass of water just here. That will be my first drink since Monday night, and yeah, excited about it. Really looking forward to it. My body's told me that it's time to come off the fast. I was anticipated to go to 8 days. It's no big deal, really. It's a personal thing, and I suppose once you've done some fasting, you'd appreciate where I'm coming from, because yeah, there is no rules. There is no, like, nothing to say that you have to go for a certain amount of time. You do what's best for you, and you do it at your own pace, really. You know what suits you, what suits your needs, where you're at in your life. So yeah, I'm ready actually to come off it. And I've got a festival coming up tomorrow for 5 days. So I'd like to have a bit more energy, I suppose. That's really the other side of it, is to have a bit more energy, because I'll be facilitating a few workshops, and yeah, be getting stuck into other stuff as well while I'm there. So it's going to be. I just want to be ready for that. So today I'm going to be breaking my fast. Like I said, this morning with the shower, I had the shower. Now I'm going to have some water, and I'm going to drink water. Then I'll have a bit later on. I might have some watermelon and coconut yogurt, followed by maybe some mango or something. I'll see how I go. I'm not going to push it too hard with foods, but obviously the foods I am going to consume, they're going to be gentle on the stomach. I'm going to set my gut up with some probiotics from the yogurt, coconut yogurt, and the uh, the fruit. That will just, give me my fibre back in my gut, re-energise me, and reboot my system, get it going again. Yeah, it's it's been a good journey. It's been a challenge as well. Obviously, you think about it. There's not many people who are doing this as part of their healthy, sort of like part of their health regime, and this is something that has benefited me. Like I said in the past, it's benefited me immensely with my well-being, my mental health state, and just my overall energy levels. I really feel like I'm in a good place. And yeah, here's me. Dry breath, dry mouth, dry throat, everything. So the lips are dry. They've been like that for 2 days now, and yeah, uh, all is good anyway. So it's time to break it, and to get back into some sort of normality, if you want to call it that. Uh, Whatever normal means. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, look at me. I feel like I had some aches. You do get some aches in the body where obviously the body's repairing. You give the body. When you're not well, you go and see a doctor, and the doctor doesn't heal you or cure you. He just gives you Western medicine that might alleviate the symptoms from the illness or the disease that you have in your body. The body actually naturally does that, and when you're not well, you don't want to eat, do you? You want to repair yourself. So think about a fast as that that in its simplest concept is that you're not actually starving yourself. You're actually rejuvenating the cells and rebooting the immune system, and you're giving your body a break. You like I said, we all look after our vehicles, our cars that we drive around every day, and our houses and everything around us. Our gardens and all this stuff, and we forget about our own bodies. It's important that that we look after ourselves, and this is something that I'm keen on promoting because it's helped me in my life, and I'm sure it can help a lot more people. And it's a gradual process. It's not something that you jump straight into. You can't jump into a dry fast straight away. It's murderous. You have to build up to it. You have to clean your diet up. Get rid of all the toxins in your diet that you consume every day. Get rid of the nasties, and then go on to some sort of go into intermittent fasting program. That where your body and your system gets used to not consuming food in regular patterns, and then you break the cycle, because we've been taught from a young childhood or from a young age that 3 meals a day, 3 square meals a day, and all this stuff. Well, you actually don't need 3 square meals a day, and that's really where we're struggling is because our bodies are over consuming, they're overworking, and as soon as you get into intermittent fasting, you'll see the benefits, and you'll want to keep doing it as part of your regime. And it's really just a habit. We're creatures of habit, and all it is just replacing those old habits with good habits that actually enable your body to operate in a more natural and natural and better way of living. More energy, like I said. Your responses to stress are a lot more diminished because you're in control of your emotions, and that's really where it comes from. Being in control of your emotions, because predominantly as a race, we haven't been conditioned to be in control of our emotions. We're looking at the external for all our pleasures, and really, once you get out from the pleasures and you sit with the simplicity of the mind, and you begin to realise that that you are just doing it out of habit. You're doing it out of as well as emotional attachment to it. You're doing it out of fear as well. You've got all these fears and these energies trapped in your bodies from your past experiences that you haven't dealt with, that you don't wish to deal with because it's too painful. So cleaning the gut up, cleaning the mind up, balancing it all out gives you a different perspective. It reboots your whole system and gives you gives you a new way of looking at life. It's important that we that we sort of we address this, because the doctor's not going to fix you. Like I said, you're the only one who can fix yourself, and it's up to you. Everything that's happening to you in your life is basically it's your fault. You've asked for it, you took the action, and you can't point the finger and blame the external or blame anyone else for your current situation. You have a free will and choice, and that in itself is powerful. But used in the wrong way, it can affect you, and that's what we're doing. We're using our choices in the wrong way, and we're not making choices for our own benefit. We're making them for others, and it's okay to be kind to others, but firstly you have to look after your own needs first, because you can't serve anyone else unless you're fully nourished, fully in complete control, and not complete control, but fully nurturing your own body first. Without, and then like I said, that's part of the mental process of cleansing yourself. The physical or the eating side of it comes into a different perspective, which is the fasting. But fasting is definitely certainly a shortcut to lose weight, to clear emotional attachments to food, to clear addictions. It will clear any illness you have in your body. If you've got you've got say you suffer from easy one is arthritis. It'll clean it clears all inflammation from the body by dry fasting. You've got no water, so there's no inflammation that can be created from the water in your body. So basically it starves the cells that produce the inflammation. It kills them at source, and then you're basically rebuilding the building blocks of your DNA. It's an amazing process, and I'd highly recommend it. But obviously, it's not for the faint-hearted. I wouldn't say jump in and do it, because you have to be mindful that it's quite a stressful process on the body, and it does trigger a lot of stuff. So Yeah, I'm actually myself and my partner Trish. She's actually been on a 4 day water fast. She started a day after me. She started a water day fast on Christmas Eve, and she's broke it this morning with some yoga and some mango. So yeah, she's a tiny piece of that, and she's loving it. And yeah, it's what it's all about. So we will actually be holding a workshop in the near future, introduction to fasting, and other aspects as well. We've got some all the techniques that we use in our daily life. We want to share them with others to benefit people's well-beings, and we've come up with a really good program that we're using on a daily basis in our life, and it's helped us. It's helped me, like I said, with our mental health illness. It's helped Trisha cure herself from Crohn's, which is both of those, you know. Bipolar and Crohn's, if you go and speak to a doctor, they're non-curable. There's no cure for it. Well, we've proved that wrong. I'm not saying, you know, that we're superhuman, but we've used the diet, and we've used our mental health. We've used our mindset practices and other practices to actually cure ourselves, and we maintain a healthy lifestyle at the moment, and we want to share that with others. So we're open to actually create a workshop where we can share that with others and spread the love. So if you're keen for that, then yeah, that's something to look out for from us. We're going to be introducing it, like I said, in the near future, and we'll be holding that space for anyone who wants to come along and basically just find out what it's all about. With that, guys, I'm going to now have my first drink of water. So this for me is a pretty special moment. Something that it's more of a thanking of the water for the energy that it's going to give me. It's more of a meeting of the water, because like I said, we have a lot of water in our bodies, and it forms it forms part of our structure. So it's important. You know, water does give us life. Breath gives us life. So yeah, with that, thank you. Cheers. I'm going to have a little sip. Wow, that's nice. Held it in the mouth a bit, spilled it round. Yeah, that's nice. So what we'll be doing, wow, what we'll be doing is just taking it easy on water until the end of the day. It's important. It's just as important, you know. Well, it's super important how you break your fast. I can't, you know, reiterate that enough. That you don't want to be going back now to eating solid food. You don't want to be, you know, having foods that are going to be hard for the body to digest. You have to slowly now introduce probiotic foods or foods that nourish the gut biome. You know, you need to get them into you, but slowly, you know. And it's important that you're gentle with yourself, because you can rupture the gut. It's not had any food in it. Certainly had no water in it for 5 days now. So it's important that we care for ourselves, and that we're mindful of that, because it's and this is what, like I said, this is what fasting does. It makes you more mindful. You know, puts you in the present moment. You've got nowhere to run to. You've got nowhere to hide. And any shit that you've got going on in life, any addictions, any emotional attachments to substances of any sort, this will help you. This will help you, you know, on that road to actually getting rid of those addictions, because you'll see it for what it is. You'll see what's driving that emotional attachment, you know, that behavioural pattern, and that's really what it's all about, guys. It's all about getting to the bottom of what's making you react, what's making you be in that reactive mode. And being in the reactive mode is not beneficial to the human mind or the psyche or the well-being of your existence. It's just not happy, because it just creates discord, disharmony, disease, and it's not, you know, depression, you know, mental health. It's all through what we consume, and predominantly the story we tell ourselves every day. So, you know, and that all has an adverse effect on our behavioural patterns. So fasting, yeah, for me is a big part, and I really want to share it, because it's done a lot for me. You know, it's helped me out, and I just feel amazing about life, and from how I used to think and how I used to be, and my depressed state and everything that I was in. I can approach every situation now in life and every experience with a different outlook on it. You know, knowing that I'm going into it with the least expectations as possible, because that's really you know that's really what in turn like damages us. Like when our expectations aren't met, then you know we feel bad about it, and we start asking why. We start we start belittling ourselves, saying that we're not worthy or we're not enough, or that we don't deserve it, and that's not the right story we should be telling ourselves. We're worthy of everything in our life. We're the masters of our own creation. We have a free will and choice, and it's up to us how we want our life to turn out. Like I said earlier on, if you're walking around and you're blaming everything, then you're going to attract blame. You're going to attract negativity in your life, and that's the story you're going to tell. You need to break that story, break the spell. And it's important that we do that. Important that we realise that that's what's going on. That's what's controlling our experience on this planet. Is our past memory experiences, and they've got nothing to do with the present moment, guys. So it's important to ground yourself in the present moment, and just remember that today is a new day. It's a fresh day, and you can start again from scratch. Yesterday was yesterday. It doesn't matter. It's okay to accept that you made mistakes, because that's how you learn. And that's what we're here to do. We're here to make mistakes. Don't be hard on yourself. Be gentle, love yourself, and just enjoy life. And accept the things that you can't change everything. You can only change how you observe it, how you respond to it. And that's where the magic is in spirituality, is knowing that the only power you have is in your choice. Your choice, or your direction of your mind is depicted upon how you want to feel, and you're in control of that at any given moment, guys. It's just you're breaking habits. You're breaking old habits. The old Kevin was more reactive. Wasn't in a place of peace. It was more in a place of, oh, that person's making me feel bad, or that person's doing this that affects me. Well, it's you're allowing that to affect you by your response, and you're in control of that response. And they say there's a lot to be said for blisses in the silence. Not being able to even reply to something that's going on, and just smiling and walking away, because it gives you you're not disempowering yourself. You're not giving your authority away to someone. You're remaining in the state of bliss, or you're happy. So happiness is just, like I said, a state of mind. People don't make you happy or make you sad. It's your choice whether you want to be happy or sad. That's your own choice. But we point the finger and we blame. Anyway, I'll stop at that, because I'm going off course a bit. But that's really where I'm coming from. I'm sure that there's people out there who are going to connect with what I say, and it means something to them, and that's all I'm doing. I'm just sharing my story. It might not be right for everybody. Generally it isn't, because everyone's got their own way of looking at life, but it certainly helped me, and it's worked for me, and it's natural. It hasn't cost me a lot of money, in fact not much really, and I'm actually saving money. I don't spend and consume as much as I used to, and I'm not on any prescription drugs. I'm not dependent upon a synthesized drug to maintain my equilibrium or my well-being. I'm in complete control of that. So that's something that's really powerful, guys, and I want to share that. So if you're up for it, then get in contact, and look out for the like I said, look out for the retreat that myself and Tricia are going to be doing soon. On that, I'll bid you farewell. Have another drink. Oh, beautiful. And have a great day, guys. Happy New Year to everybody. I'm going to be at the festival from tomorrow till right through till I think about the 1st or 2nd, and going to be doing quite a few workshops there. So looking at getting back online and showing you what it's all about, and letting you know, introducing you to ice baths, cold water therapy. That's something else I do on a daily basis, and cold showers, ice baths. Great for the immune system, great for the stress receptors, and overall health and fitness and everything, and just you feel alive. Just want to give everyone give everybody the tools that I've used in my life that have helped me, and hopefully they'll help you. On that, guys, see ya, all the best, and take care. Love you. Bye.